Hey guys, it's Flaming Candle, and I don't have my unicorn head or my cat head as I usually wear in my videos because I kind of need them off for this video. I was gonna show you my art last Monday, but it was Memorial Day, so that's why I didn't upload last Monday, and I kind of changed my mind. I'm gonna show you the drawings in that folder next Monday. Today, I wanted to show you my Zoomer collection. And if you don't know what a Zoomer is, it's basically a toy animal that zooms around your house. And they're kind of old now. They've been around for a while. I'm not sure what year they came out or anything, but I've been collecting them for a couple years now. And I only got a few Zoomers, and plus I got ones that don't actually zoom. I got those little mini Zoomers, but I might show those in a different video because this video is going to be really long already. Sorry, I got a piece of hair on my hand. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and show you my Zoomer collection. And by the way, most of these I found at thrift stores. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Most of these I found at thrift stores. 90% of them. There's only one in my collection that my mom actually bought for me for Christmas, and the rest of them I got from thrift stores. And I just got a new one the other day at one of my thrift stores. So anyways, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna go ahead and start showing you my collection. So my very first Zoomer I ever got is Bella here. And the only bad part about getting these at a thrift store is that they usually never come with their tails, so just get prepared for that. They never come with their tails. In fact, I only have two that actually ever came with their tails in my entire collection. And I'm sorry about the noise outside, guys. There's construction going on right now, and they just been working out there every week. And I can't really help that noise, so I'm sorry you'll have to listen to that through the whole video. And my voice is kind of messed up right now because my allergies are really bad, so I'm sorry about that. But anyways, here's Bella. She's my very first Zoomer ever, and she was only $2. And I'm going to tell you the reason why she was only $2. One, she's been used, and two, her tail's missing. But there's also another reason why. Her leg's broken, and I didn't know anything about Zoomers when I got her, and I thought her leg was supposed to do that, but it's not. It's definitely broken. It's like she might have been thrown across the room, or who knows what has happened to her by her past owner, but she's really been abused. And she used to have bad scuff marks all over, but I tried my best to clean all those off and everything. But despite her having a broken leg, when I put her on the charger, her eyes lit up, so that means more than likely it works. I mean, I'm not saying that it would work all the time when their eyes light up, but that's mostly a good sign that they might work. I also found a cat sticker that looks exactly like Bella, so I put that on her, and I put a little butterfly sticker just because I wanted to decorate her a little bit. She also has this little printed on heart. But even though she's broken, and she does work, by the way, but she doesn't zoom like a regular Zoomer would. She just kind of falls and just scoots a little bit. That's about it. She doesn't really go anywhere very much. She just scoots along the floor. But, you know, I'm going to use her till she breaks. So, and I wish I was a tool repair person because I would love to be able to fix this. But sadly, I'm not. So, but anyways, there's Bella. And she was only $2, so I'm not going to complain too much because, you know, she's from a thrift store. And, you know, you have to give and take at a thrift store, really, when you buy electronic toys. Because sometimes they'll work and then sometimes they won't. That's just how it goes at a thrift store. Okay, next I have Shadow. I got him from the same thrift store that Bella came from, actually. And he works. He's fully functional. His legs work. They're not broken. They are a little bit scuffed up, but, you know, other than that, he does work perfectly fine. And I've had him for a while now, too. His tail's missing, of course. And because of his tail missing, he does fall on his face a lot, but I figured out a trick. If you just tuck one of his legs in like that, he won't fall. So, anyways, there is Shadow. I actually made a video of Bella and Shadow a long time ago. Like back then when I lived in my old house. So, if you want to check that out, go ahead, but you don't have to. Like, it's a really old video, and it's really low quality because I had a crappy phone back then. Alright, and next, let's see, who am I going to show next? Okay, I guess I'll show this guy off next. This one I got from a different thrift store, and he has his tail. This one actually has his tail. And I was surprised when I've seen this there that he had his tail intact, because most of these Zoomers I find don't have their tails intact. So he has everything fully attached to him. And I always wanted a Zoomer dino. I never got a chance to get him when he first came out because they were just so expensive. And they still are expensive. His mouth opens and closes. And he's fully functional too. He works just fine. He does fall on his face a lot though, because sometimes he'll turn on and he'll zoom like this and he'll go backwards real fast and then just fall on his face like this. And then most of the time I have to keep pressing his back multiple times. But other than that, he works just fine. And when he pulls his tail, he gets angry and everything. But anyways, yeah, I still really like this one. He's like my second favorite compared to Bella. And he's fully functional too. His legs work just fine. They're not broken. You know, and plus he's a T-Rex, so, and I like dinosaurs. So anyways, there's Zoomer Dino. I just call him Dino because I don't know what else to call him really. But anyways, he wasn't scuffed up too bad. I did clean him off though when I took him home. And I've had him for a while now, too. I think I've had him for, like, a year or two, maybe. Yeah, and he was the only one, really, that I found with his tail fully attached. So, anyways, there's that one. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Next, we have Zoomer Puppy. He didn't come with this tail. His tail's been chopped off. But, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. He works just fine too. His battery though runs really quickly. That's the only complaint I have, but I think that's for all the Zoomer puppies. It's probably why they quit making Zoomer puppies, because you had to do more charge time than you do when sorry, tongue twister. They take more charge time than they do play time, in my opinion. The Zoomer kitties last a long time. Like, their battery life is excellent, and they last like maybe to 2 hours at least. And Zoomer Dino, I think he only lasts maybe like half an hour, but this, he doesn't last very long. And I don't know if his battery is bad because he's been used so much, but I don't know, I just think that's how the Zoomer puppies are. But anyways, I think these were the first Zoomers ever, the Zoomer puppies. But he works fine. His legs are in excellent condition. He's just missing a tail. But he doesn't really actually need the tail, in my opinion, because he zooms around just fine without it. It's just, I think the Zoomer cats need the tails because they can't really zoom around very good without falling on their face unless you tuck their leg in. And you can't buy replacement tails either, at least for me I can't, because I tried to look to see if I can find replacement tails to stick on the back of them, but you have to buy the whole cat just to do that, and that's pretty crazy in my opinion. But anyways, he works just fine. It's just the only complaint I have is his battery life doesn't last as long as the other Zoomers, but that's fine. And plus he's a Dalmatian. I really like Dalmatians. And by the way, they have several of these at my thrift stores. Every time I go to them, I always see this exact same Dalmatian. Okay, the next one, This is what I actually got for Christmas. And so this one has everything attached to it. Here she is. Zoomer Pony. I think she's like the first Zoomer to actually take batteries. Because she takes batteries. You don't charge her. Anyways, I really like Zoomer Pony. I think she's pretty cool. And I put her hair up in a little ponytail. And her tail up in a ponytail. And I also put a Pinkie Pie sticker on there. Because she reminds me of Pinkie Pie. Now, that'd be cool. That'd be cool if they made MLP Zoomers. I don't know why they never made My Little Pony Zoomers. That would be really awesome. But who knows? They might have made them and I just haven't found them yet. But anyway, she works just fine because, you know, I've only had her for maybe like, I think I've had her for a couple of years now at least. Like maybe, I think I got her back in 2017 actually for Christmas. So yeah. She's got those digital eyes. They all got digital eyes, except for the last one I have. Well, the Zoomer kitties don't have digital eyes either. They have, like, kind of like Hatchimal eyes, or however you call them. And by the way, I find those at thrift stores, too. Like, I found a few Hatchimals at thrift stores. I have a baby one, but it's at my other house right now. And yeah, I found like a twin Hatchimal there as well. Okay, so the last Zoomer on the list, and this one I just got like last week, so this one's brand new. It's a Paw Patrol Zoomer. I had no idea they actually made these. I do like Paw Patrol, but I don't watch it that much anymore. I used to watch it quite a bit back then. But I know this one's name is Marshall, so yeah, and he has painted on eyes. He also takes batteries. And he works. He doesn't zoom around like the others. He kind of just zooms really slowly, but you know, it's a kid's toy, so I don't expect much from it. He also has a water cannon. And I guess it used to have shooters in it. You can shoot stuff with it, but of course those are missing. And he's got this fire emblem on his chest. Now one day I'll have to make a video of all of them zooming around whenever I get the chance. But he also has all these switches. He has a Spanish mode and an English mode and a volume adjust button. And he works perfectly fine. His head well, you can turn his head, but he doesn't actually turn his head on his own like the other Zoomers do. You know, I think he presses his head and he does he does missions and stuff. Yeah, I only played around with him a little bit, so he might do more things, but I think he just does missions and says the mission and just goes on it and moves around. And sometimes he goes like this. But anyway, so here's Marshall. And he has a tail, but I think it'd be pretty hard to rip one of these tails off because it's like engraved into his on his back. So anyways, that's my whole Zoomer collection, except for the mini Zoomers, which maybe I can go ahead and get those out for you actually, just for a bonus. So let me go ahead and get those out. I'm going to have to move the camera because they're in my closet, so. Okay, hold on, guys. Alright. So here are the mini Zoomers. I only got 3 of them. Set the camera back up. Alright. The first one I'll show you, one of my friends actually gave this to me. Can't remember what their names are, if they have any names. I think this one's name is Blossom or something, because she has all these flowers all over her. I think they're cute, but it would be, you know, nice if they actually zoomed around the floor. Instead, you just roll them across the floor. I don't think people really like these much either because they're really expensive for how small they are, and then plus they don't even zoom around. They do have a fluffy tail that you can mess around with, and you turn them on, their eyes, their digital eyes, so they light up and move around, and you can play games and do music. You can do you can do music, and you have to press their head to do beats to the music and press their face like this. And this is my first one, and they're all cats, by the way. I do have a puppy one, but I don't know where it is right now, and it's super tiny. And this one, guess what? The last two I have came from a thrift store. This one I got from a friend, but these other two came from a thrift store. Now, one thing I like about this one is that there is a difference between the Blossom one and this one. Not only the colors and everything, of course, but this one actually plays different music. But that's about the only difference. They still have the same games on them and everything, just different colors, and this one has different music. This one has like lightning bolts and stuff. Some of them are kind of faded, but this one has like lightning bolts and everything on it, so I just called it Bolt. Or Lightning Bolt is what I named it. It has a big lightning bolt on its face and its eyes. Its tail is not as fluffy and big as the Blossom one, but you know, that's fine. And I got this from a thrift store too. I think she was only like $2 or $6. I can't really remember, but she wasn't too expensive. And then here's another one. I actually really like the colors on this one, and it's got a big fluffy tail as well, and it's got hearts, and it does work. By the way, they all work, if you're wondering. And then they got all these patterns and designs. I like all the hearts and stuff. I think she works too. See, it looked like she was $2, but of course I kind of wiped off the price. But yeah, let me see if she still works. Yeah, she works. I was just making sure that they still work, but yeah, they work just fine. The only complaint I have about these is that they don't do much besides you can play games on their eyes, and you can make music with them. That's about all you can do with these, really. And you can just kind of zoom them around on your own. But anyways, now that's officially all my Zoomers besides the puppy one, but I don't really feel like looking for it. I think it's on one of my shelves or something back there, but I don't even know where I stuck it at, to be honest. If I find it, I might show it. But it's like so small, like it can fit in the palm of my hand. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was long, but I figured I might as well give you a bonus to show in this YouTube video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I plan on making more videos pretty soon. And next Monday, I'm gonna show off that binder full of drawings. And I hope you guys will all enjoy it. Anyways, I'm gonna go, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And by the way, I'm wearing my Stranger Things hat, because why not? I figured I might as well, if I'm not wearing my unicorn head or my cat head I have in my closet, and I'd wear this. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, it's basically fursuits, but they're just cheapo ones that I got from Walmart. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Enough of my rambling. I always freaking ramble. If you know me by now, I like to ramble in my videos. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!